value, like cars, clothes, and vacations. The wealthy use debt completely differently. They use debt to acquire assets that generate more income than the debt costs. Let's break this down with a simple example. If you can borrow money at 5% interest and invest it into something that returns 15%, you're making a 10% profit on money that isn't even yours. This is how real estate investors buy multiple properties without having millions in the bank. This is how businesses expand rapidly. The secret is that the asset you're buying with the debt must produce enough income to cover the debt payment and then some. Most people are terrified of debt because they only know consumer debt, which slowly drains their wealth. The rich embrace strategic debt because they know it's a tool for multiplication. The question isn't should you use debt. The question is, are you financially educated enough to use debt as a tool rather than a burden? Number 5, they focus on developing rare and valuable skills. Here's a truth bomb for you. The market doesn't pay you based on how hard you work. It pays you based on how rare and valuable your skills are. You can work incredibly hard at a job that requires common skills, and you'll never make much money because there are millions of people who can do what you do. The wealthy focus obsessively on developing skills that are both rare and valuable. This could be the ability to raise capital, negotiate complex deals, build and lead teams, create compelling marketing, or develop technical expertise in emerging fields. The combination of rare and valuable is crucial. A skill can be rare, but if nobody values it, you won't get paid. And a skill can be valuable, but if everyone has it, the market rate will be low. Your goal should be to identify skills that are in high demand but short supply and become exceptional at them. This is your fastest path to commanding higher income, which you can then convert into wealth. Stop thinking about working harder and start thinking about becoming more valuable. Number 6, they understand tax strategy is wealth strategy. This is one of the biggest wealth gaps between the rich and everyone else. The average person thinks about taxes once a year when they file their return. The wealthy think about taxes with every financial decision they make throughout the year. Here's why this matters so much. If you're paying 40% of your income in taxes and someone else is paying 20%, they have double the capital you have to invest and build wealth. Over time, this compounds into a massive difference. The rich understand that the tax code is actually filled with incentives for certain behaviors. If you start a business, invest in real estate, or create jobs, the government gives you tax breaks because they want to encourage these activities. Most people never learn this because they're employees, and employees get the worst tax treatment. The tax code isn't designed to be fair, it's designed to incentivize certain economic activities. The wealthy simply learn the rules and play the game legally and ethically. You don't need to do anything shady or illegal. You just need to understand that there are different tax rules for different types of income and different entity structures. Educating yourself on tax strategy could literally be worth hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars over your lifetime. Number 7, they build multiple streams of income early. You've probably heard you should have multiple streams of income, but here's what most people get wrong. They think this means having 3 part-time jobs or side hustles. That's not what the wealthy do. They build different types of income streams that don't all require their active time. They might have active income from a business they run, passive income from rental properties, portfolio income from investments, and royalty income from intellectual property they've created. The key is diversity, not just in the number of streams, but in the type of streams. If all your income requires you to actively work, you don't really have multiple streams, you just have multiple jobs. The wealthy build income streams where some require their active involvement and others run with minimal input. This protects them if one stream dries up and accelerates their wealth building, because multiple streams are compounding simultaneously. Start by building one solid income stream, then use the excess to build a second stream that's more passive than the first. Number 8, they invest in their network like it's a business asset. There's a saying that your network is your net worth, and it's absolutely true, but not in the way most people think. The wealthy don't just collect business cards and add people on social media. They strategically build relationships with people who can help them reach their goals and who they can help in return. They invest real time and money into building these relationships. They attend conferences, join masterminds, hire coaches, and put themselves in rooms with people who are further ahead than they are. This isn't about being fake or transactional. It's about recognizing that the people you know and the relationships you build are one of your most valuable assets.